The only reason I'm talking to you is you're a pretty girl.
Oh, thank you.
And you're in the minority walking around here.
Nobody's
the man.
getting worse every day close to election.
Nobody's safe any longer.
She left. They're burning the votes in the post office in the box there, and they don't even know if they're Democrat or Republican. Just burning them for the heck of it.
You're voting for the convicted felon. There you go.
Cut up in pieces.
What's going on at this farmer's market? America, land of the free. Hello everybody, we are here at the Columbus Farmers Market in Columbus, New Jersey, and we are going to ask people, what is today, like November 3rd, 2nd, something like that? Voting day, election day is only, actually no, election day is the day after tomorrow, and we're going to ask the people with the capital P out here at the Columbus Farmers Market, who they're voting for and why. Let's go. Where I got the conspiracy theory shirt. Okay, let me see if I can find it again. Oh man, I think it was over here. Oh yeah, I think you see the flags waving above? I think that's her. I liked these pictures, but the frames are messed up. Hello everybody, we are here with John. The reason that I chose to come here first is because I bought a fantastic shirt from this booth, which I will put here. And we're asking John today who he's voting for and why. John.
Trump, very simple. He follows the Constitution. He believes in the Constitution. He's not trying to change the amendments. He's not trying to pack the Supreme Court. It's real simple.
What are the most important constitutional values that you think we need to protect and preserve in this country?
In the sequence they're in. 1, 2.
Period.
Yeah, 1, 2, and then 4.
So, First Amendment right to free speech, freedom of religion, freedom of assembly, freedom to be friends with who you want, right. Second Amendment right to bear arms and form a well-regulated militias.
Right, the second defends the other rights. If you take away the second, you don't have the other rights.
If you take away the second, you don't have the other rights. I agree with you, John. Thank you very much, and we'll see you at the polls on Tuesday, unless you already voted.
I voted already.
Voted already. John, here with John. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Is it going to hit the evening news? Or,
It's just for my YouTube channel. Full disclosure, I'm not voting this year. I'm abstaining, but I would like to hear from the people. I haven't really chosen a candidate, and I don't know if I would vote. And that's why I'm kind of out among the people. I see so much stuff online. You don't know what's a robot, what's a real person, what's paid for by corporate media, and I want to hear from the people.
The only reason I'm talking to you is you're a pretty girl.
Oh, thank you.
And you're in the minority walking around here.
I could come back.
It's obvious I'm voting for Trump because I think he knows what he's doing.
That's a good answer.
And here's another one. If he doesn't get in, even if he does get in,
right?
You know the ship in Philadelphia, the USS United States.
I do.
They're going to scrap it.
They were.
They still are.
They still are. Okay.
Okay, they're going to sink it.
Why would they do that?
That's a good question. But if they sink it, that's the way the United States is going to go, down with that ship.
It's a little symbolic then.
It's very symbolic. So when you see that go down, that's the way this country is going to go, even if Trump gets elected.
Trump 2024.
And if he does get elected, I would say before he raises his hand to get sworn in, somebody's going to come up and say, Mr. Trump, you're under arrest. Come with us.
I hope not. I really hope not. That would be a terrible day for democracy.
Don't bet on it. Don't bet on it.
All right, thank you very much.
Have a nice
Thank you.
Good luck.
Okay, everybody, I've asked 2 people. I gotta admit, I do have a little bit of stage fright here, so we're just gonna keep pushing. I'm a little bit wanting a soda, so that's the next destination. Where should we go to get Coke? Okay, so we're just leaving the antiques section of the farmers market. It's my favorite part, and we're going to we're gonna take on the interior. Hi guys. Do you guys care to talk about who you're voting for or why? Okay. Do you guys care to talk about who you're voting for this election? You're voting for the convicted felon. There you go. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir. What about you? Have you voted too?
I'm not old enough to vote.
Not old enough to vote. Thank you very much. How you guys doing? Care to talk about who you're voting for this election day?
No, it's Sunday. We don't come back today.
Amen. There you go. See, the thing about it is, I think people voting for Trump are more excited about it. I think it might be what's going on at this farmer's market. All right, it looks like our little huddle of crowd died down. They must have heard we were here. Let's go get our Coke now. Just a can? America, land of the free. Okay, everybody. I learned two things today. I guess people that's voting for Kamala Harris don't want to talk about it. And number two, I don't really like doing this because people are mean. So I made this sign, and next time you feel like I might be at the Columbus Farmers Market, you should come because, like, usually they know how to act and they don't today. So now I'm going to use this sign. I'm going to walk around and see if anybody wants to answer my question. Okay, let's go. I wish I would have got that pink one from here that one time. If we go under here, the light's gonna get messed up. The sign might be working, someone just read it. Well, so far it seems like there's a few very loud and proud Trump supporters who wanted to talk about why they're voting for Trump, and there's a few people who did not want to talk about who they're voting for. So far, not a soul has said they're voting for Kamala. That's how it's going. And also, some lady said she don't talk about who she's voting for on a Sunday. I said, well, there you go, amen. So, yep, that's about how it's going. I would at least thought maybe somebody's kid wanted to be on a YouTube video, but I guess they're not old enough. We got someone coming up with a rake. He looks interested. Care to talk about who you're voting for this election day? What's your name? Step right up.
My name is Jay Charms.
Jake?
Jay Charms. Jay Charms with a Z.
Jay Charms with a Z? So who are you going to be voting for, or who did you vote for and why?
I ain't vote yet. Probably gonna do Kamala Harris.
Okay, and why?
She black.
Because she's black. All right, there you go. Hey, how are you? I would at least thought maybe somebody's kid wanted to be on a YouTube video. Okay, what'd you have to say today?
Kamala Harris for life!
For life. There you have it, 2024.
Thank you.
Let's give it another 5. That was promising. What do you think it's like? What do we have, three versus 2 versus a few none? No answers? Oh, he has us try that in a small town cut off denim vest. He keeps turning around and looking. I think he wants to come back. We got a cowboy hat coming through. Oh, a bunch of cowboy hats. Oh, little baby cowboy hat. People are like, Mom was interested, Dad said hell no. Oh, we got a Trump sweatshirt coming through. I know you want to tell us why Trump. Was a little close for my comfort personally. Feel crept up on. Oh, he's confused. He's very confused. Want to talk about who you're voting for? Want to talk about who you're voting for? Everyone's like, nope. Maybe we should come out here and ask people their favorite color. That might work better. Look at the cactus. They got the vote commercials in full swing, I can tell you that. I did see a Death Row Records hat. Freaked me out. Ooh, the shish kebabs. They look good. Oh, there's an American flag angel. That's cute. I just wanted to go in there and look. You don't want to talk about who you voting for?
I'm voting for Trump.
Trump, why?
Because he done what he did the last 4 years he was in, and she's probably not going to do much at all when she gets in.
That's what I've been hearing. We already saw what she could do. We saw what he could do. Compare, contrast.
Yeah, compared to water and cost of living, mortgages, and spending my money on people that are coming across for sex changes and all that kind of stuff.
Would you say that immigration and cost of living are the most important issues to you this election cycle?
Yes, I would say so.
Okay.
I don't see nothing bad happening to the Democrats like the Republicans are going through. I mean, if it turned into getting worse every day close to election, they're really picking on the Republicans, and trying to get rid of them. And if they do make it in, they'll find a way to get rid of them anyway.
That's what someone was telling me earlier, that he's like, I wouldn't be surprised if Trump is swearing in and they put a handcuff on him right there.
And if he does get elected, I would say before he raises his hand to get sworn in, somebody's going to come up and say, Mr. Trump, you're under arrest. Come with us.
Well, don't be surprised if it happens.
There it is. What's your name? First name?
Nick.
Nick, thank you for participating.
There's another guy over there who wants to talk, he told me.
He's saying no.
Come on, he's a Republican.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much. You'll do it? What's your name?
John.
So you're saying Trump, and what are the issues that are most important to you this election day?
I'm big into the immigration. I'd like to see it shut the border down.
Okay.
The economy is important. When we did have Trump, we had a much better economy.
Trump, do y'all want to buy?
I mean,
You're in too, Trump too. Okay, there. What about you?
Oh, yeah.
Three Trump.
we be better off when he was in power than now. Now we all screwed up.
So, what are the issues most important to you?
I'm from Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico. Well, there you go.
Yeah, and we're not garbage neither.
Not garbage.
No, hell no.
Trump is the man for this country.
Yeah.
He's trying to save this country. If not,
From the
it's
communists.
gonna be communists.
Anybody
that's
for
what she's gonna
communists,
do.
you gotta
Make
go
it
to Cuba.
When she talks, she never gives a straight answer.
She's a stupid
she
idiot.
mixes. I have a granddaughter, 5 years old.
She's smarter than
that
her.
talks smarter than her.
She will never answer
She
the
just don't
question.
want to give an answer because she really can't give an answer that will get her votes. Biden ran but being in a basement,
Yeah.
and basically they propped him up and they thought they could do it again, and it's not working this time.
And it sounds like the most important issue to this group is immigration and avoiding becoming a communist regime.
And the gas, the food, everything.
Border.
The border.
Close it.
Nobody's safe any longer.
How many of our people, the Americans, got killed? Them young children cut up
Kamala,
in
yeah.
pieces.
The corruption in the government.
Yeah.
I mean, what they actually did against Trump and how they used the DOJ, the FBI, the CIA. I mean, that's just it's sickening.
I'll tell you, John, last election, I'll tell you about myself. I hated that man. Oh man, I couldn't even hear his name without they really got me. They got me good. And now it's like 4 years later, actually, nothing at all has changed. I do think he's kind of changed his personality slightly. He seems to have calmed down a little bit, softened it up. But it's really seeing agency after agency, celebrity after celebrity. And it's like, why do they want us to hate that man so bad? It doesn't feel like it's in any way equal.
Money. They got money. They're not for the middle people. They're not for the poor people. They're not for the working people. They're for the rich people only.
That's it.
And they want to be in power. They don't want to lose that power. That's what it's all about.
Trump gets in, they all lose all the money they've been getting for the last 4 years.
You mean these powerful puppeteers?
Yeah, like Charles, Chucky, and all the rest of them.
Schumer.
Schumer, well, yes, and the other woman, your friend Nancy, with the black girl with the curly hair, it's in the White House now, talking for the president.
Oh, right, the press secretary. Who is? I just said that. I forgot who was the president last week. So, have you guys already voted? Or are we going to be voting on election day?
I voted already.
Already
Went
voted.
earlier. And it went
Early.
in. Yep.
I wish I could vote again.
I wish I can vote every day.
Well, thank you guys so much. Your voices will be heard. It will be up there on the YouTube, and we'll, another day fighting communism.
Did it for 4 years for free. What's Biden do? He's home all the time.
What does Biden do?
He stays home and walks around the pool. You don't know where he is half the time.
I think he's probably in the bed on sedatives.
Yeah, she's running. Instead of running the country, she's running her campaign. The hell with the country. What did she do with all the money for Florida and South Carolina? Took all the money for FEMA, whatever it was, and spent it on immigrants. Gave it to them so she gets votes with them. That's your future. That's why American young people are too late. When they see what happened, they caused the damage. That's root of the evil problem. They're trying to get all the women to go against him, saying that he's fascist and whatever else he is.
Fascist, I keep
Fascist
hearing.
and democracy. So it's all propaganda and brainwash. They're burning the votes in the post office in the box there, and they don't even know if they're Democrats or Republicans. Just burn them for the heck of it.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's what I heard. My brother told me in Florida he heard that in Wisconsin they were going to the boxes where the votes are and burning them. They've done plenty. They put Atlanta, they put cardboard in front of the windows. They got so many dead people already voted for the Democrats. They're not even alive when they're voting.
I knew that was going to happen. I was going to be ready to leave this farmer's market, and all of a sudden everybody was going to want to do it. Well, it does look like we still were, other than one family. Looked like everybody that was willing to talk on camera was mostly for Donald Trump. All right, y'all. So I would say the experiment was about a 3 out of 5 stars. I might even add a little 3.5 into there because I just love being amongst the people, being with the people, of the people, for the people, by the people. I think the sign helped, so I probably would start off with sign next time. As we were leaving, someone jokingly was like, "Vote for me," or something. And I was like, "Oh," and I went over there and talked to him. And so we did get a group of 4 people for Trump. So we were about what and what? We were about even, I think, earlier last we spoke, if you count the kid who wasn't old enough to vote. But I think it's pretty clear that at least the people who are willing to talk at least the people who are willing to speak on camera at the Columbus Farmers Market seem to prefer Donald Trump. maybe we'll have to retry this experiment somewhere else, not at this farmer's market. But it was pretty much very, very conclusively Trump, except one family here. And again, maybe there was just, people didn't want to talk on camera about stuff. Yeah. Oh, and the issues that it seemed like people were the most concerned with were immigration, our southern border, communism we're worried about now again. I did appreciate the perspective from the gentleman from Puerto Rico. That was very interesting to get his perspective, and he and his partner seemed to be the most worried about communism, much more than anything else, but he also was concerned about immigration. But that seems to be what they caring about out here at the Columbus Farmers Market in Columbus, New Jersey. Until next time, facts ain't defamation, neither is asking people questions. Love you, mean it, kid, bye! Backtrack. And you should have kept my name out your mouth. Ask Steve how it all turned out when you tried to use my name